Hi, this is Matt from Mountain Stream Teas, and today I'm on a mountain stream. I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to get the best out of wild water, what's safe, what's not, and what tastes the best. First rule of thumb, make sure you know exactly what is above you in the river. If there's any people, if there's any animals, any cows, any kind of agriculture higher than you in the mountains, be very, very, very careful about drinking the water out of the main river here. It's probably no good. But if you know there's nothing above you, and you know there's no people above you, then the safest place to get the water out of the main river is right here. There we go, in the waterfalls. That water is aerated, nothing lives in there, and it's the safest place to get your water to boil to make some wild tea. You can see here what I'm talking about. The water's crystal clean, clear, and aerated. That means that there's no bugs in there, there's no giardia, unless you're extremely unlucky, but you're boiling the water anyways to take care of that. You get the water right where it's in the waterfall here, right where it's most aerated. This is the safest place to get the water to boil. So where's the least safe water? Well, the least safe water is where the water does not move, where the water is not aerated, where it's stagnant. So this water over here in the river is much more likely to have bugs in it. It's much more likely to have floaties and things that theoretically can make you sick. Now up here, probably not going to have a problem if I still got this water to boil, just because it's such a pristine area, as you can see here. But even just looking at the water, getting it from here, you can see there's floaties in there. There's stuff that you really don't want to use for your tea water. So always, if you can, get your water in the waterfall. Don't get your water over here where the water's stagnant and not moving. But what is the best tasting water? The water that always tastes the best? Well, that's easy. That's the spring water. That's the stuff that's coming right out of the rocks. That always, always tastes the best when you make your tea. So this here is a perfect example of a good place to get your tea. You can see there's nothing above it there. That water's coming right out of the rock. It is spring water in every way. The moss here is flowing through it, filtering it even more. And then you can just throw in your cup, your pot, your kettle, fill it up. And this stuff is going to give you the absolutely best tasting tea. So today I chose some honey black oolong to make out of this spring you can see right behind me here. And I'll tell you, everything tastes better in the outdoors, but when I make this tea with the water behind me here, it just feels next level. It tastes next level. It's so good. I mean, this is a good tea, one of my favorites to begin with, but up here, it's hard to describe how good it is. So good. So just to finish up here, two things to remember when you're getting some wild water tea. Number one, make sure there's nothing above you. Make sure that there's no people, there's no animals, there's no livestock, there's no agriculture above you on the mountain. That's super important. You don't want to be drinking, or even after it's boiled, you don't want to be drinking that water. Number two, make sure you're getting water that's aerated, that's moving. Don't get the stuff that's not moving. And number three, always remember, sources like the one behind me here make the very best tea. Always. So if you can find a spring coming right out of the rocks like that, you're just going to get the best tea. But anyways, as always, I hope there's some good tea in your future. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff that you're supposed to do with these types of videos. And thanks for watching.